In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can stay healthy and productive when traveling, whether you're going for leisure or work. Let's get to the video. Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a new video. My name is Anthony Llanos, and if you don't know who I am, I do a lot of videos about traveling, things to do around the world. I even share my personal experiences like this and how this information is going to help you in your next traveling experience. So if this is something that you like, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, guys, so the first thing that we should talk about whenever you try to stay healthy and productive when you're traveling is going to be nutrition. I know this is a topic that you're gonna say, okay, I know about nutrition, but hear me out on this. I'm gonna share probably some new information that you didn't hear before. So the first thing that you should know is the amount of calories that your body burns daily. And why this is going to be important for you, because you want to know the amount of calories that your body burns so you don't gain weight, or if your goal is to lose weight, so you know that you're going to be losing some weight, especially if you're going to be traveling to a different country where you don't have control over the things that you're going to be eating, because you don't have a kitchen, you don't have like a store nearby. So in this video, like I said before, I'm going to share these tips with you. Okay, so this term is very important for you if you want to know the amount of calories that your body is going to burn. So this term is called BMR. So BMR stands for basal metabolic rate, and this just means the amount of calories that your body burns at the resting position. So if you're not doing anything in the whole day, if you're laying on your couch and you're just watching TV, so this is the amount of calories that you burn daily. Personally, if you ask me how many calories, Anthony, do you burn, I burn 2,225 calories daily. And how do I know that? So there's going to be a website that you can go and you can calculate what is your BMR. So you're going to go to Google and just type BMR calculations. It's going to show you a website, the first website, and just it's going to ask you for your height. It's going to ask you for what is your weight, your age, and gender. And it's going to calculate the amount of calories that you're going to be burning. It's pretty simple. This is something that you should know, because when you're traveling, you don't want to overeat. But also I'm going to share some tips in how you can look at the food and get like a rough estimation of how many calories are you going to be consuming. Okay, so under nutrition, one thing that you should definitely take in consideration when traveling is that you need to be cooking your own food. And what I realized is that if you're going to be staying in a hotel, chances are that you're not gonna have control over your food. So what I usually do, and this is something like I personally do, is that the reason why I like booking Airbnbs is because most of the places in Airbnbs are gonna have a kitchen, a bathroom, and a room. So why is this important? Is because you want to buy your own food from supermarkets, local supermarkets in the place that you're going to be traveling, because not only you're gonna save some money, but you also gonna have a sense of what are you gonna be eating, so you can stay healthy and you can stay energetic. So after that, you know what is BMR, and also what is the preference when you're traveling, whether it's going to be hotels or whether it's going to be Airbnbs. So now let's talk about some of the foods that you should be consuming if you're going to be traveling. So under nutrition, the things that I cannot stress enough are going to be antioxidants for your body. And why do you want to consume antioxidants for your body? Because those antioxidants is going to increase your blood flow in your body. And for instance, this is not only going to speed up your metabolism, and this is also going to help you to get more oxygen in your body. And this is really important, especially if you want to improve your metabolism and you want your body to be efficient and be more energetic. Some of the antioxidants I will recommend you, or some of the fruits I'll recommend you, is going to be watermelons, anything red. I'm not talking about meats, like red meats. I'm talking about fruits like strawberries, watermelons. It's gonna be like blueberries, raspberries. Like all these good foods are gonna be really good, especially if you implement it in your diet, because you wanna be consuming these foods because it's essential for your body. Okay, and now getting back to the food, make sure you consume at least between 10 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. So meaning that if you usually eat around 2,000 calories daily, you need at least 20 grams of fiber in order to have a really good digestion, especially if when you're going to be traveling to a different country. Some of the things that you're going to be experimenting is going to be constipation. So if you're traveling, could be the reasons why is because maybe of the food, or maybe because of consciously or unconsciously you're in a different location, so it's going to become harder for you to go to the bathroom. So make sure you consume fiber for the fiber when you're going to be traveling. And I think I shouldn't elaborate a little bit more in fiber, because some of the easiest way to get fiber is going to be spinach, lettuce, anything that's going to have a leaf on that is going to have fiber, and that's going to help you for your digestion. Okay, so now that we talk about BMR, we talk about that buying food in the country that you're gonna be visiting, so you can cook your own food. And also, not only because it's gonna be healthy for you, but also it's gonna be really budget friendly. What I realized is that spending money outside of the country and eating all the time outside is gonna keep adding up. And something that you can get for $50, and you can get food in a, who knows, if you're going to Ecuador, if you're going to Mexico, if you're gonna eat the food outside, probably going to be paying around $5, $6, $7 per plate, versus getting $50 and getting like a bunch of food and then just preparing that. You don't need to do fancy foods. Maybe you can just do sandwiches. Personally, for time purposes, me and my girlfriend, usually we do a lot of sandwiches, because it contains fiber, it contains carbohydrates, it contains protein, and some of the antioxidants that we need for proper functioning. So that's the reason why we like sandwiches a lot, because of those reasons. Okay guys, so here's gonna be a clear example of what I mean when you gotta be cooking your own meals. So right here, as you can see, I'm gonna give you the amount of calories that we're gonna be consuming, and this is not something that you need to be an expert at, because you can only calculate by looking at the labels. And every meal is gonna have their own label, as you can see right here. And let me just focus really quick. Okay, as you can see right here, so this one has, for half a piece, it's gonna have 110 calories, right? So meaning for one of the arepas that Lucy called is gonna have around 220 calories for one of those. So if you're gonna keep adding a little bit of guacamole on top, so you're gonna be adding at least an extra 100 to 150 calories. And this is just, you just gotta do some estimates. It doesn't have to be extremely accurate. So like I said, once you know BMR, you're gonna know the amount of calories that you're gonna be consuming. So one of these arepas is gonna contain between 500 calories to 600 calories. So it's a really good meal to start off the day. And like I said, if you have an Airbnb, most likely you're gonna have access to a kitchen, so you can cook this. The amount of time that it took Lucy to just make one of these was I would say 20 minutes. So it's not overwhelming. It's not gonna consume a lot of your time. Okay. And one more thing before you say, okay, so you talked about a lot about strawberries. Just check this out. So now we're gonna put the strawberries in that, so you can get the fiber, and as well you can get some antioxidants in your body. So that's really essential for you. Okay. So now that you know everything about the food and nutrition, and how these tips that I share with you is going to help you in your trip, let's talk about exercise. I know when you're traveling, you don't want to exercise, but this is going to be a really big component of how you can stay consistent and energetic at the same time. Because what happens, and it's been proven, that when you do exercise, your body is going to get used to being active and being walking, running. Your brain is always going to be thinking about exercise. So it's not only correlated to being more active, but also is correlated to more happiness and accomplishment. So the things that I can recommend you is no, you don't need to buy a membership. I'm going to share some exercise that you can do when you're traveling that's going to help you to not only maybe lose a little bit of weight, I don't guarantee this, but also is going to help you to maintain and even feel happier after your workout. So there's going to be one thing that is called high intensity interval training, and this one is kind of the best exercises that you can do, especially if you're looking to have something quick and you don't have the time to go to the gym. So what the high intensity interval training consists of. It consists of reps at a high speed. So that's basically it. So some of the things I can recommend you is gonna be, first of all, just follow the sets I'm gonna recommend you and the amount of reps that you're gonna be doing. And most likely you're gonna need between 15 to 20 minutes daily. And that's pretty much it for the exercise part. So the first thing I'm gonna recommend you is gonna be do burpees. Why do you want to do burpees? Because burpees is gonna utilize the most of your out of your body. So when you're doing a burpee, first of all, you're using your chest, you're using your triceps, you're using your core, you're gonna be using your shoulders, and you're gonna be using your legs. So pretty much in that exercise by itself, you're targeting the entire body. And after you do 10 reps of the burpees, so you're gonna jump into straight push-ups. So the push-ups, why do you want to do push-ups? Is because it's going to keep the intensity up. So you're going to do 10 burpees, 10 repetitions of push-ups, and then you're going to do 10 squats. So now your body, I'm pretty sure you're going to feel very tired after this. So make sure you do this, and the total amount of reps for one set is going to be 30 reps in total, 10 burpees, 10 push-ups, and 10 squats. And then at least rest for 1 minute only. And then after the 1 minute, you're gonna keep doing one more. So like I said, you're gonna do between 5 to 10 sets, and by the end of the workout, you're gonna be sweating, your heart rate is gonna be up, and you're gonna feel like you accomplished something. So like this exercise that you can do at home while you waiting for someone, or while you're gonna take a shower, before you jump into the shower, 10 to 20 minutes, that's something I can definitely recommend you. Okay, so now let's talk about number 3, and number 3 is about being productivity. So how can you be more productive when you are traveling? I know when you're traveling, you're probably gonna be thrown off of your daily habits, but just hear me out on this. When you want to be more productive, the only thing that I can recommend you is sleep a little bit more. So you can go and watch many videos, but I've seen that if you really want to be a productive, you need to sleep between 6. Let's say if you are really busy, 6 to 7 hours. 7 hours being the optimal, up to 8 hours daily. So this is gonna be the hours that you're gonna be sleeping. But hear me out on this. This is not it for that. Try to go to sleep before 12 o'clock, before 12 of midnight. Why do you want to go before 12 o'clock? Because that's going to be the optimal hours that your body is going to get into a resting mode, especially when the nighttime hits. Why do you want to go to sleep before 12? Is because you're going to get a better quality of sleep versus going between 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, how do I know this? Because I experimented on myself. I experimented with my girlfriend. And basically, if they go to sleep before 12, they feel more rested. If you go to sleep after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it's almost daytime. So your body unconsciously knows that. And that's some of the reasons why you should be sleeping before 12 o'clock in the midnight. Okay guys, so let's talk about number 4. So now that you know about nutrition, you know exercises, you know about productive and how you can stay more productive, let's talk about number 4. And number 4 is going to be about habits. I know that you're traveling probably the next week or maybe a month from now, and you're going to be saying, okay, so now I'm going to a different country and now my habits are messed up. Not necessarily, because if you follow nutrition, one of the tips I'm sharing with you right now, and you also do your exercises, you're following some of the habits. I wouldn't say all of them, because yes, you're going to be thrown off of your daily habits, but if you keep this in mind, this habit is going to also increase your productivity, because now you have a mindset. And these are some of the tips that personally has been working for me in terms of being productive when traveling, because I do a lot of work and also I do a lot of leisure slash work as well. So this keeps me on track of doing and accomplishing the things that I should be doing, like delivering these videos to you or creating more content for my other clients in marketing, social media, video creation, editing. So make sure you take that in consideration. Let's jump right now in the number 5, which is called, we're gonna talk about gadgets. It's some of the applications or maybe websites that you can use to track these tips I've been telling you. So first of all, it's gonna be your phone. You don't need nothing fancy than just your phone, and this one is gonna be your phone. And you're gonna find an app which is called Health. So Health, what it does is it tracks every single step that you give throughout the day. Once you keep it in your phone, once you keep it in your pocket, And it's really important because you want to track that, because what happens if one day you decide to not go out, because this is going to keep you accountable because it tracks everything. So if for some reason you stop going out and you feel like not going, and you feel like, okay, so now you can look at the app and see, okay, I gave these many steps throughout the day, let me just go out for a walk and get some extra steps done, so you don't gain weight and you stay more productive, you stay on track. The other one is going to be myfitnesspal.com. myfitnesspal.com pretty much tracks every food that you're going to be eating throughout the day. It gives you a rough estimate. I'm not saying that it's completely 100% accurate, but definitely this is something that you should be kind of like memorizing, because you want to know the amount of calories that you're going to be eating, and that website is really going to be important for you to go back to step number one, which is going to be nutrition. Okay guys, so this is going to be it for the video. If you found this video valuable, if the information I shared with you it was of your like, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me in the comment sections below, what is the next country that you're going to be traveling on? I'm really interested into knowing that. And yeah, and without further ado, one more time, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace, okay? Take care.